Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment Live Show. I am your host with the most, but no toast. It's your boy Nikita. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Hope you guys, God, there's something stuck in my throat. Hope you guys are having a wonderful hump day. Love hump day because it is literally all downhill from here, but like in the good way. We are slowly approaching the weekend, and that means time to relax, time to have fun for the most part. Some people have weird schedules, and if you have a weird schedule, I'm just going to point and laugh at you because I'm going to enjoy the weekend. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into some Coolio Daddy-O products. I'm a little late starting today, so I won't open as long as I normally do and keep you guys stuck here, but thank y'all for tuning in. Hope y'all are having a great time, and I hope for sure that you guys find some awesome products. This first one is the Go Tracks GKS. This is one of the kid scooters that I got to do back when I was doing some seller streams for Go Tracks. Absolutely love the brand. Very solid electric scooter.
Hey everyone, Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you the awesome Go Tracks GKS. Now this is a really awesome kid scooter that looks
One secundo. Okay, there we go.
amazing.
I just had to make sure I pulled up like the Twitch chat and stuff so I don't accidentally ignore anyone. Whether you are watching on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Amazon, D Live, I have the chat open so I can see what you all say. So say some wonderful things.
And does everything you want it to. It takes about 5 hours to fully charge, and you get a range of about 4 miles. Its max speed is 7.5 miles per hour, and it has a sensor brake right here that you have to actually press with your foot to slow it down. Now these buttons here in the front are what you're going to use to accelerate. The button at the front, you just want to make sure you have your foot on, and then when you kick off, you press the back button and then you start accelerating. I'll show that later. But it has a really cool kickstand that is really easy to kick off and stabilize your scooter. And if you see right here, this is basically the only assembly for the most part is down there at the bottom where you have to screw it in the first wheel, and then you have to screw the handlebars. Now this is what I was mentioning earlier. You want to keep your foot on that first button, kick off, and then put it on the second button, and you will slowly accelerate forward. It's really easy to get going. Now obviously I'm not a kid and I just slightly exceed the weight limit for this, but it still works just fine, and it's an amazing scooter to have. The 6-inch rubber tires do a really great job at making every surface really easy to go through, even if it's bumpy. And so if you are looking for a really awesome, really amazing scooter for your kid, definitely check out the Go Tracks GKS. It's absolutely fantastic.
It really is. It's a really solid set. all of the Go Tracks GKS stuff is really good. This one is really nice. There's another GKS model that has a light on it, and I mean they're a great brand, solid, something you can get behind and you know you can trust. Now following that up, we have a product that I actually just did not too long ago, maybe about a couple months ago. It's giving me a little bit of grief now, but it's my fault, not Govi's fault. It's their RGB neon lights. RGB I see neon lights, and mine's is like falling apart because I didn't put enough of the the clip mounts up, and I think I either lost them or just like threw them away because I didn't think I needed them, and now I need them and I'm without them, and it makes me sad because I think this thing will just keep falling down all the time. But I'll find a solution for it though at some point.
Hey everyone, Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you guys something really awesome. This is the Govee neon rope lights. These are RGBIC lights that are 16.4 feet long, LED strips that I have customized under my little gaming desk here. I absolutely love how this app is set up. This is the Govee Home app, which you're going to need to use the app to its fullest extent. You can use it just straight out the box. It does have some really cool customizable features, but you get the full utility from the actual app itself. You're able to choose so many different lighting options, which I'm going to cycle through a couple here and tell you. There is a control panel that I have installed under my desk next to the lights, which you can't see, but it's just there so in case I don't have the app, I can just pull up some custom settings. But here you can see that there are so many different menu options that you can choose from of just preset lights. Not only that, but the list goes on and on. So here's just one set of lists. Here's another set of different, light settings that you can choose from, and they go on and on. There's even a DIY function that you can set up and customize on your own, and there's other color and music settings. The music setting is my favorite because it will strobe to the beat of whatever music is going on around with the ambient sound, which I think is really cool. So if you are looking for a really awesome comprehensive set of RGBIC lights that you can use to decorate your room to make it look absolutely fantastic and pop in a way that no other room will pop, then Govee has definitely got you covered with their Govee neon rope lights. These things are just beautiful and fantastic.
I really do love them. They add such a really like vibrant effect to the room. And that's the thing about all Govee products for the most part. Like they're all really skilled at being amazing RGBIC products. Now, the next one, and this video does a better job at showcasing all of the different like effects and stuff that these lights have. But these are the outdoor string lights, which I also have, and I mean these things are perfect in every way.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away.
Oh, what's up, Willie? Welcome to the stream, man. How you doing?
As you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Got a buildup of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
Oh, thank you so much, Willie. I appreciate you, man. You have a good day. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray.
But yeah, no, that is the Govee string lights. Very vibrant. They're absolutely, yeah, they are amazing. Like it took me, I will say it took me a little bit to try to get that video to sync to that song as much as I could. But no, they're a very awesome set. And like I was saying about the other Govee product is like it with these. Hold on, sorry, I'm trying to get my hair right. With these products, like you don't, it takes all the guesswork about having to like make your own settings or customize your own lights the way that you want to, because the Govee home app is just that good. Like you have hundreds of options to choose from and select in between. How many songs have you synced? That's like the first one I've ever done. I'm still learning. I'm kind of new on the video editing when it comes to that kind of thing. So like that was my first try. So that's why it's not that great, but I'm working on it. I might try. I hope. Yeah. I definitely want to try to do more in the future if I can. But thank you. I appreciate you. You're so kind. Um Next up on the carousel we have, oh, you know what? I never even switched the product to the to the next one. But yeah, that was the Govee outdoor string lights. The next product in the carousel we have is the Reolink E1. I'll switch over. Make sure this time I actually switch. And what I really like about Reolink is for the longest time I had gotten used to doing, I can't think of the brand. Eufy Security. I could not think of Eufy for a second. Eufy Security cam, so I was like really into UV security, and I'm still really into UV security. But Reolink is a very nice, very awesome competitor for them. So check out this E1. Hey guys, Nikita with DragonBloggers here to show you a really cool Reolink camera. This is the Reolink E1 Outdoor, and I am so excited. I'm going to be installing it indoors just for purposes of showing you guys all the apps and connecting it to the Wi-Fi, but let's get right into what it comes with. So first off, it comes with this really nice mounting bracket, the screws that you're going to need for a bracket, the charging adapter for it, and then an extender for the charger so that you can run it where you need to, and of course an Ethernet cable if you want it wired. Now, the instructions are super clear on how to set up this camera, so let's get right into that. First, you're going to want to install this app, and then when you're ready to add the camera, you hit the plus button and you're going to want to scan a QR code. Once you do that, it's basically straightforward to set it up, and then you just have to manually install it. And this is how we installed ours. It only took 2 screws, so super easy installation setup, and then it was ready to go. Once we got it set up to the vantage that we wanted to, we started testing around with some of the settings, and we were very pleased with a lot of the settings that this thing has. Now, of course, the first one is being able to move the camera as you see fit with the PTZ function. All you have to do is tap PTZ on the app, and as you move it on the app, it also moves the camera. Now, what's also really cool is it features this really cool light on the camera that will automatically kick in when it detects not enough light, but you can also manually introduce it. Now, some other cool features from the app, besides the PTZ function, which you see here, are that you can talk. There's two-way audio, so not only will it capture the audio around it, but you can also speak through it by simply tapping this button and talking into it. You can also record, take clips, do other things within the app. There's so much utility out of it, and it just makes it so much better. I really do love this camera. It's fantastic. I love being able to move it around and seeing different vantage points and stuff. So if you're looking for a camera, whether it's indoors or outdoors, the Reolink E1 is definitely going to be the must-have camera to fulfill all of your security needs. Now, Reolink does a great job. I love the E1 series. There was another, in that same set that Reolink provided for me, there was another one called the Argus PT, which is basically like the same premise of that camera, except it has a solar panel attached to it. Well, that's basically what you get with this next one, which is the Keen Cellular trail camera, which is basically like the Argus PT, but it's the Ranger PT. And it's got this really awesome camo design that I absolutely love, and it's just great. Hey everyone, Nikita with DragonBlogger here to show you guys the really awesome Keen Ranger PT. This is a really cool, really awesome 2K webcam that features a solar panel and a mount for the swivel camera that you can use, and it will connect via your wireless network. And it's just, I mean, it's something that's super cool, has a 360-degree viewing angle, and is really amazing. I've done products with this kind of caliber of security camera, and they're always great to use. I love this style of camera too because it minimizes the amount of wire management that you need, since it doesn't have to be plugged into an external power source. The only external power that is required of it is the fact that it has a solar panel in it. And so here we go. This is my opening for the first time, so obviously it comes with a nice little manual that you can go through and look, and it tells you about the app, the Reolink app. This is very similar to their Argus PT model if you're familiar with Reolink products. I mean, this one's just cooler because it's camo. I absolutely love the design. I mean, right here you can even see this is the antenna, and it has a really nice camo design. I mean, you really get the cool like kind of tree bark look here. So this is the antenna that you're going to use with the camera. This is going to be the base in which you install on whatever vantage you're going to be using. As you can see, it's pretty easy. This one's just going to be 2 screws in the back. So it's very similar to the Argus PT model, which I enjoyed a lot. It's my favorite of that series. And so here's like a little buckle strap for it too. These are going to be the screws in which you use, and some reinforcers if you need it, but I'm not going to need it outside. And then it looks like this right here is a micro USB. This might be the one that you use for connecting the solar panel to the actual camera itself. And then of course here's the camera. You got to cover the QR code that's on the back because you're going to need to scan that to put in the app. And a cover for the camera. I mean, I love how this is designed, and here's the swivel, as you can kind of see. Again, that tree bark aesthetic is just really nice. So it also has the slot right here for the micro SD card. For if you want to do more than just live viewing, if you want to watch playback, you're going to need that card. And then it looks like here is power right here, and this is where you turn the
switch on or off, so it was off. I'm gonna leave that on off until I do the setup for it. And then this looks to be where, yeah, so I was right. This is the micro USB port right here that you're going to use with this cable to interface it with the actual solar panel itself. I'm going to set this back into the packaging so it doesn't get damaged. And then this bad boy down here next should be the solar panel. And yeah, it is. And it's very similar to, oh, it looks like, yeah, so this one has a, so it's a direct feed. So this one will just plug directly into, I guess you can use this one for, like, if you have it plugged in and you don't want to use the solar panel, you can use this cable for it because this fits in. But yeah, this is the solar panel. I love the design of their solar panel. As you see, it has this like little textured look on it. That's one thing that I love about Reolink, because they have just, you know, a really unique,
Hey Delbert, welcome to the stream. How you doing?
which is in the front of my house, is just fantastic. And then of course this is the mount for the solar panel. It's the same way. So this one has 3 screws instead of 2 for the other one, and of course it comes with another buckle strap and then some more screws that have some reinforcers. So this is everything that it comes with. We've done the full unboxing. Now I'm going to be doing the showcasing, so stay tuned.
So I wanted to try something out, and I was able to put my Keen where my Argus PT was, and it actually worked just fine. It was really nice, but you know, I just did this to save time. So if you want to set this up, it's super easy. It takes absolutely no time, and it's an absolutely great, fantastic security camera to have. And it is. It really is. Like the Keen Ranger is very similar to the Argus, whereas like the E3, you have to have it wired in. And it can connect wirelessly, or you could use Ethernet connection. These cameras are a lot different because the wire management for them is so simple. Like if you look in this little still that I'm showing you right now, you see how the wires just like, I basically did not, I had to take out like one loop from it when I took it out of the box and just plugged it right in, and it was good to go. So like it's the wire management for it is super easy. Now next up we have DragonBlogger Demetrius showing us the really cool Aper handheld vac. This is a great little vac to use for your pool if you'd rather take the cleaning of your pool into your own hands.
What's up everyone? Or anybody can get, you can just simply just push this on there and get all that stuff off the stairs. So let's go ahead and jump right in and show you guys this inside the pool. And as you guys can see, I am vacuuming the steps right here with the vacuum part attached. And then I'm gonna take that attachment off and I'm gonna just suction the water. Like I said, you can have this above water and you can also have this below. As you can see right here, I'm suctioning this leaf right here that's inside the pool, and it's suctioning up really good. The pool was clean, but there was a couple leaves in there, so I went ahead and sucked some of those up in there. And like I said, really easy. And as you guys saw, what an awesome vacuum. It's really a cool vacuum to be using inside of a pool. I never thought that they would make a vacuum for a pool. But like I said, awesome vacuum made by Aper. And my name is Demetrius, and thank you guys for watching this video.
See, he's just like me for real, because I had no clue they made vacuums for pools either. Like, I had seen plenty of pool vacs, but like the robot kind. When I saw this, I was like, huh, for real? Oh, really? They make them? And so I was really excited to see it. The first time I did this product was my first time ever seeing a product like that before. So I was really shocked. But very great. Aper does an amazing job at making all of their pool related products. And they're definitely like one of those brands that you can get behind and trust. Now, this next product on the carousel is a 70-pint dehumidifier that I've come to love. It's by AirG Job. And it is fantastic. You can take one look in my room and you see all the books I have behind me. Well, the room that I'm in is not completely sealed. The door behind me is a little exposed to the open air. So a lot of like humidity seeps into this room. Having this thing is absolutely perfect because I can control the humidity level and protect my books for longer. So here we have my... Also, while this is playing, I'm going to go run and grab some pear nectar because I love pear nectar. AirG Job, absolutely amazing dehumidifier, and I'm going to basically show you guys how it works and how fantastic it is. So first off, we'll go up to the top here where we can see the panel and everything. So obviously this one gives the power, so if I press that, it's going to turn off. If I press it, it'll turn it back on. Right now, I have it set to basement, which it has these preset modes. Continuous will just continuously dehumidify, which you can hear it just came back on.
But sleeping area has a set to 55 humidity, living area is 50, basement is 45. So when you set it to these and the humidity gets set level, it'll turn off. But if you leave it on continuous, it'll just constantly dehumidify regardless of what's going on. Now you also have a timer that you can set, and I'm gonna go ahead and turn the fan speed down just so it's not as loud. But you have a timer that you can set, and if you hit it, you can cycle between the lowest setting, which is half an hour, or the highest setting, which is 24 hours. And so that's something that I think is really cool, because you have the options to scale the time as you see fit. And as I showed you earlier, you have the different fan speeds that you can set. You have a filter button too. And what I like is that you have a mirage button, which if you look at the front of it, you can see there's nothing there. But if I hit the mirage button, boom, it shows you what the humidity level is currently at in the room. And as you can see here, it reflects up here. It's 44, you know, it was 45. So you can already tell that it's working out. You know, I'm not in like the biggest room. It's about a 16 by 16 room. And this thing.
And so, yeah, like that's the one thing that I really do love about that product, is that I'm able to have peace of mind about my books and stuff, because humidity control is very important, especially when you have books and you want to keep them, you want to make them last as long as they can, right? Because otherwise, what's the point of keeping a bunch of books? Also, what's up, Samantha? Welcome to the stream. Also, what's up, Evans? I'm sorry I didn't see you guys' message. But welcome to the stream, everyone. And yeah, that's one thing that I love about that dehumidifier, is like it lets me protect my Star Wars things, and everyone knows I love my pretty shiny things. And so it just makes me happy that and you know, that is also like, because I've done, that was like the third dehumidifier that I got to do. So I'm like, got that yawn going. It was a long day at work, guys. Lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, that's also like, of all the dehumidifiers I've got to do, that's the largest one of them all, and it's 70 pints. So like, I think the next largest one that I did was 50. Yeah, 50. And so like the extra 20 pints really does make a difference, because that means I can be lazier and change it less. Now, the next product on the carousel is one that I love. I use this product every time I drive for the most part. And it is the Andobel car dash mount. Hey everyone, Nikita with DragonBlogger here to show you the Andobel Easy Clip car mount. Now this thing is absolutely fantastic. It has multiple points of articulation, and it is very easy to set up. It keeps your phone secure and in place, and locked into place at that, while you're on the go, maybe using your phone to DJ music on a car trip, or using it for GPS. Now, you'll notice in the back that it has this little attachment where you see a little screw part on. There's going to be a ball joint that fits into that, and you're going to make sure that you put that ball joint through the screw part, and then put the ball joint into the hole where it is and screw it in. Now this is for the mounting of the actual car clip itself. You want to make sure that you give it the proper time for the adhesive to bind to the surface, as well as making sure that it is clipped for a while to set with the clamp that's on it. But here you can see the multiple points of articulation that it has, and then the actual clamp right here, which is going to lock it into place on your dashboard or your window, wherever you decide to put it. For this demonstration, I'm going to be putting it on my actual dashboard on the passenger side, so you can just see how it functions. But this was what I was mentioning earlier, that ball joint that you screw in, and this is what secures your mount to the actual stand. Now, once you get this secured, it's super easy. As I mentioned before, all you have to do is put your phone in, tighten it, get it to the exact point where you want it to, whether you want it closer to you, bent at a different angle or not. And this thing is very easy to get set up how you want it to. I mean, you can basically place it anywhere, and you're able to get it to your viewing needs, essentially. So let's go ahead and see it in action. This is one of the plates that it comes with. Now, you can put this thing onto your glass or onto your dashboard if you want. So one thing that I tell people about this product specifically is that, like, though it's nice that it comes with this little extra pad that you can place it on, I personally don't recommend it, just because of the fact that the base of this car mount has that adhesive and the suction function, and it's really not necessary. Like, I used it for the purpose of making this video and then took it off, because I just felt like it would have been better without it, because I feel like it's more unstable this way, you know? Want to, but you don't necessarily need this pad, and I ended up not using the pad itself.
because the adhesive on here, as well as the nice little lock that it has, will basically stick it to any surface on its own. There's no need to have the additional smooth surface, but if you do need it, it is there for you. For demonstration purposes, I have it here just to kind of show you everything together, but I do not use it with the actual pad itself. So if you're looking for a really awesome foam mount to have in your car, this is definitely the one to check out. It's easy and fun. Yeah, and I really do love Andobil products. This isn't the only Andobil product that I have in my car. I currently have their vent mount also. This is the dash mount, but I have the vent mount, and I really do love it. Now, next up on the carousel is a really awesome, like, high utility cordless rotary tool by Apex Forge. It's their M8 model. Hey everyone, Nikita with DragonBlogger here to show you the Apex Forge M8 cordless rotary tool. Now what I love about this rotary tool is that it comes in this really awesome and really colorful little carrying case that has all of the tools, over 101 pieces and accessories, with this amazing 5-speed shield attached cordless rotary tool. Now here's the actual rotary tool itself. As you can see, I love the white and red and blue design. It's very American patriotic, but it's also just very form-fitting, and it feels really nice in the hand. It's got a good weight to it, and everything that you need is basically in this kit. Here are the different tools that it comes with. These are going to be your different sanding grades to put around it, and it's just really easy to install all these pieces. This is the guard that it comes with, and like I said, it comes with all sorts of different tools that you can use. They are universal. It's easy to quick change. You can adjust everything, you know, from the different discs that you use to the different sanding bands to the different cutting wheels, and you can just use your rotary tool for all sorts of purposes. And I just love the fact that it comes in this really nice carrying case. Everything has a nice little place for it, and it's just very easy to keep stored, whether you have it in your desk or in your equipment room, wherever you may have it. Apex Forge has definitely got you covered with this awesome MA cordless rotary tool. So definitely add this one to your list of tools to get for your garage. It's absolutely amazing, and what's really cool is that Apex Forge also does a really good job at like making products or making accessory kits for these products too. Like this one comes with over 100 pieces, right? But like they have tool kits that are like very budget friendly that come with like 350 plus pieces, and it's really awesome. Now, Aster covers this next product. It's the You Like IPL hair remover. And so if you're looking into getting into hair removal or curious about hair removal, I hope you guys enjoy this video by DragonBlogger Aster.
This is the You Like IPL hair remover handset, and it's so awesome because it helps to remove hair, making it easier between shaving and just trying to keep smooth skin. It adopts a clinical grade sapphire ice touch technology, so it actually lowers the temperature from 158 Fahrenheit to 50 degrees Fahrenheit at the point of contact with the skin, which is pain-free. I just love it. It helps make the skin feel more smooth and reduces thick hair in the areas that it is applied. And after the first 4 weeks of treatment, it's recommended to continue with bi-weekly touch-ups to keep it looking its best all year round. It is recommended by dermatologists and FDA cleared. It's perfect for full body use. It allows you to select the intensity, so depending on where you're applying it, you can choose different intensities for the face, bikini area, armpits, arms, legs, and so forth. It comes in a leather box and comes with its own razor, because the first step is to shave. Then you hold on to the on and off button to turn on the device, put on your goggles, and get ready to apply. And voila, in a flash, it will help reduce hair and make it so much easier and smoother. Overall, I love the color of this device, but also its functionality is amazing. It has a light transmission rate of 99.99%, which enhances the hair remover effect and prevents skin burns at the same time, making it painless and something you can easily do at home. I hope this video helped. Thank you so much for watching.
So yeah, really interesting video on the process of laser hair removal. I have, I'm lucky. Like the only place that I can grow hair is on top of my head. Like outside of that, I am oddly hairless. Like my legs, like people ask me all the time if I shave my legs, and I'm like, no. I literally only here. Like this is the I don't have like I have a little bit of chest hair. I have a little bit of armpit hair. I have a little bit of leg hair. It's all on my head, man. I don't know what happened. It's just like that's where this is legitimately 99% of my hair. Okay, well I guess like 98. No, let's say like 97, because then this is like the other 2%, and then the 1% is the rest of my body. Now, next up on the carousel is this really awesome, like nice little MagSafe Halo lock that's by ESR. I love this thing. It's really nice. One thing that I loved about it is that it's able to connect to your phone through the case. It's not nearly as strong as if the case wasn't there, but it's still strong enough to be reliable, and that's one thing I love about it. Hey everyone, Nikita with DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment here to show you guys something really awesome. This is the ESR Halo Lock. It's a MagSafe ring grip for your iPhone. You can see I have my iPhone 13 base model here, and this is the actual clip itself. As you can see, it has kind of like 2 points of articulation where it can come out and kind of extend, so you can put your phone both up vertically and horizontally. It's very easy. In fact, I can just do this, and I can pick up my phone super easy, and I don't have to worry about anything. You can see
Look at my babushka!
My little BB on my phone screen. He's my little babushka. But you know, super easy. You just clip right on, it centers itself. So even if you put it like on down here, it'll like kind of click at the very center of the phone. So you know it's always going to be centered, and then you can rotate this about the center too, to get whatever angle you want. So you can stand your phone vertically, leave it freestanding, you know, so you can see it's fine. Show you like the little side angle of it, and then you can also do it horizontally, and then again show you the little side angle so you can see how it operates. But very easy to use, very easy to clip on. I'm going to do a quick phone case. I don't know if this MagSafe is going to stand the test of a case, but I do have a small little slim case here that I'm going to put on my phone. This is typically the one that I use on my phone. I just like to test with and without the case just to make sure the product works. So this is with the case. We are going to put it back on and find out. So yeah, so as you can see, it's not picking it up like it normally would. Now it will stay on and it will work still, but it's just it won't. You can't freestand it and free grab it like you could without the case. So there is still a magnetic connection. It's not as strong, but it will still hold it up. So that's. Hey, Lady Bacon, welcome to the stream. A nice little MagSafe attachment for your phone, so you can stand it horizontally, vertically, and just hold it. Definitely look at ESR. This thing is super easy to use, fantastic, and out the box, it's great. Yeah, I really do love that little MagSafe clip. And one thing that I like about it too is like it does granted it's not as strong of a magnetic connection as without the case, obviously. Oh man, I have been yawning so much this stream. But it is not the same magnetic strength that you would get from if you didn't have the case. However, even though that's the case, with this non-MagSafe case that I was using, it was still able to use like it's, you know, for its purpose. Like basically it would, you know, stand the phone up, and then whether it be horizontally or vertically. Now, I'm pretty sure if I had a MagSafe case that I put this on, because of the metal inside of them, that's you know, a little bit of a different story. So it probably will work just fine. I need to hydrate or I'm gonna dehydrate. I mean, you're absolutely correct, and I'm glad you said that too, because the next product that's up is the AquaQuest inline filter, which I use on my fridge. And we are going to have the Hydrate or Dehydrate Dragon up the entire time for this product, because it is the hydration product. Or in this case, sleep rate. Yeah, honestly, Bacon, it's happening. But this is the product that allows me to get water bottle quality water from my refrigerator. Now, if I can sell you on any product tonight outside of the lightsabers at the end, this is definitely going to be the one that I sell you on, because, well, for a couple of reasons. The first being that I have absolutely no plumbing experience, and I was able to do this really easy just by following the instructions. So if you're worried about installing one of these with no plumbing experience, just know that if I can do it, anyone can do it. The next is
the water just tastes really good. So I have a Samsung fridge which already has its own Samsung patented filter system on the inside of it, whatever, you know, and it uses it. So that's one good thing. But this filter filters the water that I get already before it even gets to that system, and then it's filtered again. So I have double filtered water that is just really fantastic. Now, the third reason why that this product is really good too is that in the long run it ends up saving you money, since you end up filtering the water before it gets to the actual fridge. There's less particulates that your fridge filter has to filter through and work through, so you end up extending the life of it, because the water that's coming into it from whatever water lead you have leading into your fridge, well, it's gotten rid of a lot of the stuff already, and now it's easier on your fridge filter. Oh, what's up, James? Welcome to the stream, guys. James is here. James here. Do I have any? Oh, you know what? You came just in time, because as soon as this product is over, we get to do your Bessie Brass black waterfall faucet.
So here is everything for my AquaCrest AQ INL 5-year inline water filter. I'm going to install this to my Samsung refrigerator so that I can just get that added bonus to the filtered water that comes through my system. So I'm going to install this and show you guys what it's like when it's set up, and then enjoy the purified water. So after about, I want to say honestly, 10 to 15 minutes of work, I've basically got it set up. First, you have to turn off your refrigerator line to make sure that no water's running when you unplug it from the actual refrigerator. And then once you get the little setting, that little screw set up there,
I drink too much water.
the
I'm
filter,
gonna
you
be
want the filter run for about 5 minutes, which
soon.
is honestly the part that takes the longest. Is just
Also, what's up, PC Phil? Welcome to the stream, PC Phil.
piece right here, and plug it into the actual line in your fridge, and then you take that white cord and you put it into the other end of the filter, which is marked out, and they're marked in and out. So you want to make sure that your refrigerator line.
That's right, baby. Yay, yay. And we also got 3 lightsabers at the end of the show today. I was so happy. I was like, we're doing a deal show and 3 lightsabers are on sale. Oh, yeah.
I have been enjoying it. I already ran like a small glass of water, tasted, and I can already taste the difference. And so I'm excited to use this. It's good for 5 years. So if you're in the market for a really nice filter that's compatible with most fridges, definitely check this one out and get it set up.
So yeah, absolutely amazing filter for the price, for 20 bucks basically. Like, I promise you, you will visibly, well, I guess visibly, but like you will mouthfully check the difference or taste the difference of the water you choose. Sorry, PC Phil's comment threw me off. And my daughter says you have funny poofy hair. Well, you tell daughter PC that my hair is the poofiest around. My hair is the poofiest poof to have ever poofed in all of poofdom. Okay? This is just for you, daughter PC. Just for you. But yeah, no, that product is a great product. It gives you some really nice tasting water. It extends the life of your filter, which ends up saving you money, and it's just really easy to install. You need absolutely no plumbing experience. So like I said, if I can sell you on one product tonight that's not those lightsabers at the end of the show, then that is definitely one that I would try to sell you on, because it is mad worth the price. All right, now next up we got the James here product. I wonder if he's still in the chat, but this is the Bessie Brass black waterfall bathroom faucet. This thing is, I've always wanted like a style of like faucet like this, but I don't think I would able to be install one anywhere in my house, and it also wouldn't really match. Like, we have black decor, but I feel like if I put black on the like tops that we had, I don't know if it will work. I recommend that water filter helps with hard water as well. What is hard water, PC Phil? I've heard that term used before, but I don't know what it is, if I'm being completely honest with you. I will I will not feign ignorance here. This is true ignorance. All right, I'm gonna play this video though, and then run to the restroom real quick. Water with a lot of minerals in it. Oh, isn't that a good thing? A lot of minerals.
The first
Well, hold on. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna play this video real quick though, and run to the restroom real fast. I'll be right back, y'all.
one is from Bessie. This is their brass black waterfall spout faucet, guys. I really want to put this in my bathroom, and I think I'm gonna, because I should be able to connect this. Now, this is black in color, but it is by Bessie, guys. It's a brass faucet fixture, and you guys are gonna see this. This thing's great. Now, couple cool things is they do give you the little plate, guys. This plate is cool. It does have the gasket, so if you have the style of faucet that has the double handles coming up, this bracket will block that, so you don't have to worry about those extra little holes showing. They do have the bracket. That's a cool little piece to have in there and have that option. Now, they do have the little instruction manual. If you guys need this, this will tell you how to do it and how to set it up. Now, you also have your pipe fixture. This is what's going to go under the sink and screw up to the top of the sink to connect it, guys, right? Now, we're going to kind of show you guys some more things. You do have your hot and cold pipe fixtures right here. So you do have your pipes, hot and cold. You do have your compressed fittings. You will need these compressed fittings, guys.
It makes crusty residue appear around faucets. Oh, I actually didn't know that. See, I always learn something from you, PC Phil. That's what I like when you stop by.
Guys, to connect it, you have some plumber's tape. Make sure you use the plumber's tape so you do not have any leaks. Now, I'm going to pop this back over. I'm going to show you guys this. This thing is gorgeous. I really like this. Let's show you guys this. This is your actual faucet. This thing is just gorgeous. Now, right and left is your hot and cold. Up and down is the amount of water coming out. Then you have this nice little nozzle where almost like a rainfall or a stream coming out, guys. But look at that. That thing is so nice. Now, you have your dual hoses. That's where your compressed fittings will fit on with those connections to connect it down below. Then you have your fitting right here, and I'll kind of show you guys this with this fitting. This is where you'll actually pull it through, guys, and start screwing it up until it's tight and connected. Once you have it screwed down enough, then you'll screw up the upper side.
I think I'm lucky because I'm also technically like a homeowner too. But I don't know half of this stuff, honestly. You know who's taught me a lot about home stuff? Justin. Like, anytime I have any questions, I go to Justin.
I'm going to probably connect this up at some point in the next week or so, probably after my new shower's put in. But I think I'm going to put this in my apartment. I'm going to start using this, I think. If you guys need, Bessie's got you connected with this. Now, this is solid brass, guys. This whole fixture is solid brass. It does come with the deck plate, guys, for 1 to 3 hole transition. It has the matte black finish. Everything you really need is right here, guys. And it's really simple to connect up. If you guys need to know the dimensions, it is approximately 7.5 inches tall. It does stick out about 4.5 inches wide. So, Bessie, if you need it, Bessie's got you with their brass black waterfall spout.
That was almost a very awkward ending, James. I just want to let you know that if you're still here, but I still love you. But yeah, really awesome aesthetic, really nice looking faucet. Like, I love the design of it. I wish I could get one like that because I don't know if I can fit it. I'd have to see. But very awesome set, very cool. Now, the next product on the carousel, actually the next 2 products on the carousel, are ones that are absolutely fantastic. You know them, you love them. It's Eufy. That's right. We've got the really awesome Eufy Smart Lock up first, and then we'll be following it up with the Eufy Video Doorbell. You know, unlock and stuff like that. Now, what's really cool is I'm going to step outside here, and even though it has those smart lock features, it also features where you can use a physical key, and it comes with 5 copies of the key, so that's cool. So if I wanted to, I can just lock it this way, and then I can lock it
Also, by using, you know, my fingerprint if I wanted to, which I think is cool. All you have to do is hit the unlock button and then put your finger and it'll flash white.
Oh, he probably already left, but good luck putting the little ones to sleep, PC Phil.
Of course, you can use the oh, see, it actually said the door failed to unlock, and it gives me a notification too. So sometimes you have to pull it and make sure you readjust so that you can try to open it. Pull it too, lock it again. There we go. And of course you can use the keypad also, but you know, I'm not going to show the code. And another really cool feature about the app is that every time you unlock it and do something, it shows you a log of every time. And you see where it says backdoor jammed when I accidentally thought I opened it and pushed it forward a little bit and then it wouldn't do it. That's really cool because it lets you know, that there's an issue, but it shows you every single time the door is unlocked or locked. And I just think that that is so cool. Like I said, this really does add a really high-tech security feature. It has these fail safes too, where if for some reason you couldn't use the app, you couldn't use the fingerprint scanner, you couldn't use the touchpad, you can always use the actual key.
And that's the one thing that I love about it. Though it is futuristic, it still has those basic kind of features to make sure that should like there be a power outage or some kind of mishap with the electronics, you can still use it the good old fashioned way. I know that's a lot of people's anxiety when they see products like that, and I just want to let you know that I promise you with the Eufy security smart lock, you won't have that issue. In fact, it's right behind me. This is the same room that video was filmed in. This was just before we moved in, and I also have another one in the front, and I absolutely love it. Now, the next Eufy video product Eufy security product that we have. God, I'm just messing. Got every combination except for the right one. This Eufy security product is really awesome. This is the video doorbell, and it has a lot of amazing features to up your security game.
And see, so that's what it sounds like when someone hits the doorbell outside. So it's loud and it definitely lets you know. And then also because of the app, you get a notification to let you know that the button was pressed and that someone's at your door waiting. Now this is what the actual doorbell cam looks like outside, and it looks absolutely amazing. Now what's cool is I'm going to go ahead and pull up the app here so you guys can kind of see, and it shows you, this is when my girlfriend was out here, but if I click it, it'll update, and it will capture the audio. Yeah, so it hears me and it sees me out here recording this video. But what's cool is that because I'm in front of it, it does this cool dual camera feature where it kind of monitors what's going on down here because there's a camera at the bottom here. So it'll let you know like if a package is delivered, and I think that's so cool. Now what's also awesome is that you can go in here into the app with the home base, and you can also change the audio settings for the actual like the ring that comes from the device, and I think that's so cool. You have different settings here that you can change it for Christmas, for circuit, for clock, and you can just do a whole bunch of things. I really love Eufy's apps. As you can see, I have some other stuff here. I haven't connected everything at my new home, but I also have a backdoor smart lock too, and everything you're allowed to like sync them together so that they all work to pair up your security. So if you're looking for a really awesome way to upgrade the features of your home, definitely.
I love how you can always tell when I'm about to end my videos, because I'm always like, so as you can see, so if you're looking for, I mean, it's just always the same kind of setup, but really amazing video security products, really amazing, I keep saying video security, really amazing Eufy security product, really solidly built, has great app, and it just makes sure that you can be in and at your home free of the anxiety of not knowing what's going on in your own home. And that's something that, that's peace of mind. You can't put a price on peace of mind, but you can pay for something that's going to help you secure it. So that's why you should go with Eufy. Now, this next product is one that I had a lot of fun with. This is the E-Star Kids drum set. Very easy to build. You don't have to be a kid to use this. If you're just looking for like a really small, easy to fit anywhere kind of drum set to have, this is definitely one for you.
Hey everyone, Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you guys the E-Star 14-inch 3-drum set assembly. Now these are the instructions that come with it, and as you can see right here, here's the box with all of the different pieces. Now I'm not gonna on camera show you guys all of the different pieces, but I will show you some of the boxes and some of the stuff that comes with it. So it has everything labeled. You just got to make sure that whatever piece you're building, that's the piece that you're focused on. You know, there's a lot of cool stuff in here. I mean, this stuff looks really well made, and I love the kind of like glittery design of it too. So I'm really excited to get this set up. So I'm gonna go ahead and go through the assembly process and everything, and then show you guys what the end result is. So stay tuned. So after getting everything assembled, this is what the final product looks like. I absolutely love that blue kind of glittery color that it has, and it also came with a pedal for the bass drum too, as you can see right here. And then the tom-tom, the snare, and the cymbal. Now, one thing that I will say is if you look carefully at the bass drum right here and pay attention to this part right here, this is where you put in the tension screws, and this is where you screw in everything else to balance. But pay attention to where the tension screws are, and we'll come here.
Thank you, Victoria. You have Wednesday also.
To the instructions, you can see that the models are just slightly different. And they kind of explain that here in the instructions, so that's important to read. But it did cause some slight complications with the assembly, but nothing that, you know, you couldn't overcome by just some simple common logic and common sense. I got lucky because the tom-tom came fully assembled. The bass drum, I had to do the assembly for both sides. And then it doesn't really...
Yes, it does actually, and it's not a stupid question, Aaron. Don't feel bad about asking. It actually comes with 2 sets of drumsticks that I'm about to I think I show them, but it comes with 1 set for kids and also 1 set for adults too.
It took a little thought power, but it
oh no, I got you, Victoria. I know what you're trying to say. I just had to give you a hard time.
Also comes with a nice little chair for it too, and 2 pairs of drumsticks, one kind of a kid set and one a longer adult set. But everything sounds amazing. So if you're looking for a really awesome, nice little 3-piece drum set, this is definitely one that I would recommend you try out.
Very much so. And like I said, it was super easy to build. It was a little weird because the instructions that it came with did not match the model that I had, but it didn't take a lot of, like thought power to get it figured out and everything. Now, next up on the carousel, we have the HLS aroma diffuser, and I always recommend this aroma diffuser to anyone who wants to get into the world of diffusing. Not just because it's a great diffuser overall on its own, but also because it has a lot of like introductory essential oils that if you don't know what you like the smell of, you can figure it out. So here's another aroma diffuser that I just absolutely love. What's really cool about it is that it comes with this nice little brush to help clean it, and it also comes with a nice little measuring cup for it. But what really sells me is the light around it and the wooden aesthetic of it. Now, when you turn this button on, this is the light button, this simply activates the light and it's going to go ahead and cycle through some colors. If I hit the mode button, it'll allow it to do 1, 3, and 6 hours, and then if I press it a 4th time after that, it's just going to turn off. Since there's no water in it just now, if I try to hit the mode button, it's simply going to turn it off because it's going to detect that there's no water in there, or maybe not. There you go. Yeah, so it detected that there was no water in there, and it turned off on its own without me having to press it the 4th time. But I'm going to go ahead and put some water in there. Now, what's also really cool about this specific diffuser is that it comes with all of these different essential oils to choose from. Starting from the left side, it has orange flower, rosemary, lavender. This one is tea tree, cinnamon, eucalyptus, frankincense, cedar, lemon, and peppermint. So I have all these cool essential oils to choose from. So I'm just going to go ahead and pick frankincense because I love the smell of frankincense and myrrh, and so I'm going to go ahead and put a couple of drops in there. And it's really cool because you don't need a lot of drops in there, and it comes with so many of them, so you can get tons of hours of use out of this thing.
Oh, and it smells really strong. I can already smell it. I just put it into the water and I can already smell it really strong. And so I'm just going to go ahead and put this on, go ahead and turn on the lights, because who doesn't like cool cycling lights? And then I'm going to go ahead and hit the mode button twice so that it's set for 3 hours. And then it takes just a little bit to get to going, but you're going to start seeing that smoke or mist rather come out of the top, and there it is. It's starting slowly but surely, and it's coming out, and that scent hits you immediately. So if you're looking for a really nice wood aesthetic featuring some cool cycling RGB lights in a diffuser, this is definitely one that you're going to want to check out.
So, I mean, like, you can kind of see why I say, like, this is the one that I recommend to all of the people who are, like, just getting into the world of essential oils diffusing, because, like, it's just a very well-rounded kind of diffuser because of all of the stuff that it comes with. And those essential oils have lasted me I use a diffuser every day, and those things have lasted me quite a while. Now, next up on the carousel, we have another product that I've done. We're going to get into a couple of massaging products, one hand massager, one massage gun, and one eye massager. The first one is by me, and it's the Syncom hand massager.
Hey y'all, this is the Syncom hand massager, so I'm gonna do a quick unboxing so we can see what comes with it, because I've yet to use it, but
So Victoria, just to answer your question, some of them are the ones that you should really avoid for sure, like eucalyptus, and I think peppermint is another one. But I don't remember those being in there. I don't think eucalyptus or peppermint was in there. So I think from that set, all of those are... Oh, but it has tea tree. Tea tree is for sure not pet friendly. So that was the one in there that wasn't pet friendly. But I think the other 9 are. Yeah, just make sure so like lavender is a safe one. Vanilla is a safe one. There's a bunch of safe ones, but like there are a couple that like, cause you gotta, I have 3 cats and 2 dogs. So I definitely don't want anything to happen. The ones that I use have never caused any issues, but the ones that do, I try to avoid, or I give them to like my friends and stuff.
I'm super excited to. I am a gamer through and through, and my wrist and hand health is super important to me, especially since I've had carpal tunnel twice, and so having something like this is going to be awesome. First out the gate, it comes with this really big, nice, soft carrying case. I like it. Has the drawstrings on it too, as you can see, so you can just pull that too. But no, definitely really enjoy the fact that it has that case with it. Go ahead and slide out this. As you can see, this is the actual hand massager itself. It's pretty chunky. Go ahead and take it out the plastic. As you can see, it's pretty big. It's open on a lot of sides, so you can put it in, slide your hand through. And of course, if you want to do the other hand, it has a hole on the other side for the other hand, so you can get it in there, and it fits quite comfortably on there. And then it has this little box, which I assume has like the charger or cables for it. So it looks like these are a couple plastic bags. This is the adapter for the power cord. And then this is the actual power cord itself. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it set up and use it, and then show you guys how it works. So I charged it and used it, and it's really easy to use, easy to figure out. I thought these were plastic bags, but really these are gloves that you can use if you want to like massage with some kind of like hand cream or something. But I've used it for a little bit, and I absolutely love it. So all you have to do is slide your hand in and then hold the power button for a little bit until you see these lights come on, and then it automatically starts going. So this first button on the end is the air pressure. The green is the lowest, and then you hit it, and the blue is the second, and then pink will be the highest air pressure that you can get. It comes with 3 modes. You do the same thing. You kind of press these, it'll change blue, and then it'll change pink for the next one. And then you can also have the option of adding heat. And I think that is one of the coolest features of it, but it's going right now, and it's kind of moving. You should really not have it hold up to demonstrate. You should have it on a surface and keep your hand from moving, so you can get the full quality of the actual massage. But so far, I absolutely love this thing. It's super comfortable, it's easy to use, and it keeps your hands feeling nice and limber, and I can use them for whatever I need to. So if you're looking for a nice little nifty device to use to enjoy a nice little hand spa to relax when you need it, that not only simulates finger kneading and hand palm heating, but also air compression for both sides of your hand. Definitely check out the Syncom hand massager.
So very solid hand massager, really good. Would highly recommend, especially if you use your wrists and stuff a lot. Now the next product is another massage product that I love getting to watch because I get to see the James arm jiggle, which is, I mean, your sign that you should play the lottery.
James here, and today we're taking a quick look at a new product, guys. This is the Sportneer Mini S Vibrating Body Massager, or massage gun, whatever you want to call it, guys. Now this little item here is pretty cool. It's got an intelligent charger that actually auto times for 10-minute massages at a time, and will actually stop once it's done. Now this will go 5 speeds. You got anywhere from 1200 to 3200 RPM, which is great. Now it does come with a carrying case, comes with all the 6 heads. Guys, it does have a 6-hour battery life, so you can use 6 hours of battery life on this. Now you'll get this, and it'll come like this, nice little case, and then you pop it open, and you'll see the item just like that. Now inside this package, you get the instruction manual. You actually get some extra rubber gaskets if you need the rubber gaskets. Gaskets go on this little massage heads. Now you have multiple heads, guys. You have like these. You have ball heads. I'll kind of show you guys some of these ball heads. Then you have, let's see if I can get this other one out. Bullet style. This is good for penetrating, getting into those nice little areas. You have the hooked or kneading. This is good for any area to get in that deep little sections also. Then you have the flat little paddles. I love these ones. They're like almost like hammer heads, guys. And then you have another black one. Great little section. Then you have the charger, of course, just a regular standard power brick, guys. Nothing to really go home about. Then you have the massage gun and stuff. And this is actually very nice. Nice little, it's not super big, guys. It's actually feels nice in the hand. Nice little anti-slip. And on the side, this is where you'll power it up right here on this little blue strip. You'll just hold it on. And it's on. That is level 1. And then you just adjust that and it'll start going up and down. Not sure you guys will. And hold it off, right? Let's grab one of these. We're going to grab the shiny one. Guys, pop it in just like that. Come back over here, turn it on, hold it down. And you guys see it going, right? We'll go through the speeds again. That's on high right there, level 5. Let's see what it can do, right? Look at that. Wow. You know, I'm going to tell you guys, it is really quiet. For as much pressure as that was putting out, this is super, super quiet. Now, guys, again, this is the Sportneer massage gun. If you guys are looking for one, this has 6 heads, of course, guys, and 6 hours of full battery life on this device. Thanks for checking out this quick little video, and I hope you guys have a great day.
So yeah, we got to see the precious James arm jiggle, which is always fantastic and it's always great. Now, the last of the massaging products that we have is by Justin. I've been having like little jumps in my hand recently, like little it feels really sharp. I hope it's not nerve pain, because that would quite suck to be developing like nerve pain at this age. But this next one is the last of the massage products that we have for the evening. I think it's the last one for the evening. Yeah, it looks to be the last one for the evening. This is the Syncom eye massager that is covered by our glorious leader, DragonBlogger Justin.
This is the Syncom eye massager. Now, this is a very unique product. This is the second eye massager I've ever reviewed, because I didn't even know these type of products existed until recently. So this is the second one I reviewed, and it has some pros over the previous one that I reviewed, which I won't name that brand because that's not the brand that sent me this one. So this is the Syncom eye massager. And what this does is...
Also, while this is playing, I'm going to go get me another can of pear nectar because I love that stuff. I'm absolutely addicted to it. So while this video is playing, I will be right back.
It has kneading, kind of like shiatsu balls, as well as little, think of them like airbags that expand and inflate and then contract. Combine that with heat, and what this is designed to do is you wear it around your eyes, and it uses the gentle massaging balls and the heat to help relieve eye strain and stress around your eyes. And the previous one I reviewed was just airbags. It didn't have as much heat, and it did not have those rolling balls. So I'll be honest with you, I was afraid to try this thing because when I heard it has shiatsu rolling balls, I was worried about these little beads or something rolling over my eyeballs, even with my eyes closed. You power button them, it charges via USB-C. Turn it on. Till you hear power on. It says welcome, and then you just put it on, and it starts going. No fancy buttons to use. It just starts working. So, right now, I don't know if you could hear it on the microphone, but it's doing vibrations and just a hissing. So it's testing. Now it's rolling the little balls around my eye, and I feel it rolling. And again, you can adjust the strap and loosen it or tighten it as you need to. It's making vibration noises. I'll try to get this closer to the mic. Can you hear this? You can hear it making like little hissing sounds as it releases the airbags inside of it. It's actually getting really warm. I actually definitely feel the warmth. Now, I get migraines quite often, actually. The heat from this, when I have my eye... If you ever have migraines, if you're familiar with migraines, sometimes your eyeballs feel hard like marbles. They hurt so bad from migraines that your eyeballs feel like they're all like hard and solid. And the heat from this and the massaging pressure from this really is comforting.
And that's one thing that I love about eye massagers is like it really does help. As someone who gets migraines and headaches, like when you have a really awesome massager that you can just go to and have, especially when you pair it with like a dark room or like with some blackout curtains, like you can really get relaxed real quick. It really does help. Now, next up on the carousel, we have a really awesome ring light that I got to do. I absolutely love this ring light. It's very strong, very powerful. My girlfriend uses it. And it's by Yara Shop, and for the price and for its like effects and stuff that it has, it's one of like the best ring lights I've ever seen and used. Hey guys, Nikita with DragonBloggers here to show you a really awesome ring light. Now, for intensive purposes, I have it plugged in via USB-A to my computer, and it has this really nice little control panel that comes with it that you use to basically interface with the actual ring light. It has 4 buttons: the power button at the bottom, a minus button to lower the brightness, a little change feature that changes it from a neutral color to a warmer color and a cooler color temperature wise. So the cooler color will be more orange and the hotter color, warmer color will be more blue. And then of course you have the bottom to increase the brightness. Now I'm going to show you, before I turn it on and show you, I'm going to show you some cool features of it. So first off, I really like that it has this really nice little foam mount clamp here. I can simply take my phone and go ahead and just put it in there in the middle, and it holds it, and I can basically put it at any angle, turn it vertically or horizontally, whichever way I want to, and it's got a lot of articulation. And there's also other points of articulation on the actual stand itself. So there's a little knob here that you can use to either tilt the light up or down and then tighten it to wherever you want. There's one on the back that you can untighten to basically detach the ring itself. If you wanted to put it somewhere or mount it or hang it somewhere, you could do that also. It's got a screw right here on the base that you can essentially use to lower or raise the bar itself and then tighten it. And then of course you have to screw in this base to the actual stand itself. And this base is really heavy on its own, so you know that it's going to be stable once you have the ring light set up wherever you want it to. And that's something that I love about it. There is some minor assembly, like I had to assemble the ring head. This stand itself came by itself, and then the actual base for it. So 3 parts that you have to screw in, 4 if you count the little knob in the back to attach the ring light. But once you get it set up how you want it to and plugged in, you're good to go. Like I said, I have mine plugged in via USB-A, but you could also plug it to a charging block and stick it into the wall outlet. And so we'll go ahead and turn it on. It's going to start on its like base neutral color, and then I can lower the light settings. That's as low as it goes, and I can raise it back up again. And then I was telling you about those temperature settings. So the first temperature setting is going to be the warmer temperature, which is going to be more blue.
and then it's going to set it for the cooler temperature, which is going to be more orange. And so you can basically play around with that, get the settings how you want it, change it around. And, you will have to be the judge for what color you essentially want to have and use. But this thing is great for all types of content creation, taking selfies, taking pictures, and the like. And so if you are looking for a really awesome ring light to have and use, this is definitely going to be one for you to check out.
It's as bright as the sun. It's a beautiful ring light. It's really easy to use too. So yeah, that is by Yara Shop. Now, the next product is by a brand that I really love getting RC products from. They're called SEMA, and this is going to be their S107H-E, which is a really long name, but I mean, this thing is really cool. And it kind of has like a stealth mode because it like blends in with like my background.
Hey everyone, Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you the absolutely amazing SEMA S107H-E. Now this thing looks amazing. I love the green color, and it has an incredible aesthetic that looks amazing. This is the compartment where you put the battery in, and it has a nice little lid attachment, and then you feed the wire to the side to plug it in. And that's all you need to know as far as the battery and the actual helicopter is concerned. Now this is the remote control for it, which does require 4 AA batteries, so be sure to have those. But I absolutely love the smooth white aesthetic and the buttons on the back that have pre-programmed flight patterns and stuff that the helicopter will do, such as its auto hover feature. It also comes with a nice little screwdriver that you will need to remove the back panel for the controller itself, a little card, and then it also comes with a nice little spare battery and a spare rotator for it, so in case something on the helicopter itself breaks, you can easily replace it. Now, after I let the battery charge for a bit, we took this thing out for a test drive. It was super easy to use. All you have to do is pair it with the controller, and it's really super easy. And once we took off, it was just so much fun. This thing is very responsive, very easy to fly, very easy to spin around, and very easy to land. So I'm going to take it over here and just show you guys how easy it is to find a nice little clearing and then land. So perfect landing, and then I'm able to just take off again and get to go, and I can take off wherever I want to. So if you're looking for a really awesome helicopter that has some really awesome features such as the hover control, definitely check out this SEMA model. It is absolutely amazing, fantastic, and super fun to play with. It gives you hours of action.
Absolutely love that model. It was the first model who I recorded a video for where I did not crash. I was so proud of myself. I was absolutely proud of myself. Now, if you're looking for a really awesome piece of workout equipment, this next product is definitely one for you. This is going to be the Mirac Bluetooth enabled rowing machine. It's a magnetic rower that's really easy to assemble and really great for workouts.
Hey everyone, Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you the Mirac magnetic rowing machine. These are all the pieces that it comes with. The install process did not take that long actually, and everything is super well made. One of my favorite features of the magnetic rower is that really nice polished wood aesthetic on the side. I absolutely love the sleek design of this thing and how easy it was to assemble. I believe assembly process took maybe about 27 minutes or so. And what's really cool is that it features the capacity to sync up with Bluetooth and the app to provide you a really awesome workout experience with some pre-made magnetic rowing workouts. And when you're ready to store this thing, you just simply lift it up vertically and it will slide in anywhere. So if you're looking for a really awesome and fantastic magnetic rowing machine to add to your home gym for a awesome workout session, this is definitely one that you should grab.
So yeah, just straightforward to the point. Rowing machines are fantastic for getting those really awesome, really intense workouts in. Now, this next product is one that I consider an insurance product where it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. It is the Fantic X8 Apex. This is an amazing device that you can use to fill up your tires should your tires ever fail you and not be at their desired PSI.
So this is my Fantic up, make sure my tire is topped off, and go from there. Now what's cool is that you can set it to whatever PSI you want to, whether it's going to be, you know, higher or lower than what you already have it at. And what's also cool is that it has different modes. So this one is for SUVs, this one is for motorcycles, this one is for bicycles, and then this one is for basketballs. So it already has some preset modes. But if you don't know, it never hurts to check to see what it might be. And then when I'm ready to turn it on, I just hit this power button right here, and then it's good to go. Now what's also cool is that it has a light and a light button, and this light's pretty bright, so it's just very helpful. You know, it has a strobe feature too. It's just very helpful for if you're, you know, inflating a tire at night. But basically, all I have to do is remove the cap on here, go ahead and get this screwed on. And so as you can see, it updates. So right now the PSI in here is 29. And so I know it's kind of hard to see because of the glare, but it's 29 and I want to get to 35. So I can just go ahead and start. And then it will just keep going until it hits the recommended PSI. And then it will cut off on its own.
And that's one thing that I love about it, is that, like, you can basically set it and forget it. Like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. But yeah, you can set it and forget it. It's really nice because it will auto shut off once it reaches the desired PSI. And that's something that's really cool because, you know, you don't have to worry about overinflating your tires. And that's something that I'm always, well, was always scared about, rather, when it came to products like that. And so, like, Fantic gives me peace of mind knowing that I can literally set it and forget it and be fine for my tires. Now, on to another brand that I absolutely love when it comes to RC products. This is going to be the DRC 9000E. This is like one of their highest end models that you can get from them. And this thing is an absolute bad mass. I can't say the other word, but this thing is awesome. It's literally just a beast.
So I have my Dirk 4-wheel drive.
And this is also back when I was calling it Dirk instead of DRC. So my apologies.
Controller for it, and basically you have to lift up the little carapace on top to
I'm sorry, DeAndre. I just I have a long day at work, man.
make sure that you turn it on. But once you turn it on, you also turn it on the controller itself, and you know it pairs
There you go, PC Phil. Bad arse. That was the word that I was looking for.
automatically. As you see, I pull down on the trigger, it goes forward. I push up on the trigger, it goes backwards. And what's also really cool is that you have this little knob right here that basically you use to adjust the speed of it. You know, you turn it to the right to make it go faster, turn it back to the left, and the speed will go.
And this is probably, like, to this day, this is still probably like the fastest RC product that I've ever done. Like, no cap. Cause the kick on this thing is crazy.
Slower, it accelerates.
Oh, this is also one of the, you remember I was saying earlier how I was really proud of myself for that SEMA product for not crashing into anything? I think I crashed this one into a rock twice. I know it for sure at the end, I run it straight into a boulder, like just straight up into a boulder.
It's slower. But you can basically kind of play around with it and go faster or slower depending on how much open space you have. This little knob right here is what, you know, you steer it with. You know, as I turn it clockwise, it goes to the right, turn it counterclockwise, it goes to the left. And so you just do a combination of push and pull on the trigger as well as turning it to make it go. So I'm going to send it on the straightaway here on the sidewalk and kind of mess around with it. The wheels are super like kind of squishy, and they handle really well going off the path and getting back on. It actually isn't that hard at all, and it handles really well. Now I'm still learning how to use it, but it does have kick when you turn that speed knob up, so that's something to bear in mind. But it really does go.
Boink,
once it starts
there's
going,
the first
it
rock that I
goes.
hit.
As you can see, I had to flip it here because I hit a rock, but it's very durable. The frame is solid, the wheels are soft, and it's able to just go and just keep going regardless of what you may encounter. it's typically able to handle it as long as you make sure you're steering out of the path of things and it doesn't flip because it has no way to flip itself back up. But as you can see, this is
All right, here we come. Here comes the Grand Boulder Smash ending.
absolutely amazing toy to have, and Dirk did an amazing job on this 4-wheel drive, so this is
Yep,
definitely something you
smack.
should check out.
Yeah, I'm not the best. I can drive cars pretty well, but man, when it comes to oh my god, I can't stop yawning. When it comes to like flying and driving RC stuff, man, I'm the worst. Don't trust me with your RC products. Like if I remember like, hey, can I drive that? Just say no. Just be like, no, Nikita, I don't trust you. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. All right, so next up, my girlfriend, this is another product that she stole from me. This is the Cold Sore wireless charging station with like a really awesome clock and alarm clock attachment to it. It's really cool. So if you're looking for a nice little something to set on your nightstand, this is one.
So here I have the Coldster multifunctional wireless charging station. I'm going to go
Also, this is when I was a baby dragon blogger. This is when I like first started.
go ahead and unbox it and basically show you guys what it comes with and then show you guys how it works. Go ahead and open this up. Bibbidi bobbidi boop. And it's right out.
Did I just say bibbidi bobbidi boop? Why did no one stop me? Now I've become too powerful and now you have no chance to stop me.
It comes covered in plastic, so that's nice. I know it's protected. This is something additional. I'll have to check that out and see what's in there. But here is the wireless charging station itself. Looks like this is probably the back of it. Oh yeah, and then this is the front, and that looks like where the clock is and stuff. It has some buttons on the side that you can see here. And among some other things, go ahead and see what's in this little box that came with it. Okay, that's a little power converter so you can plug it into the wall. This looks to be some kind of charging stand. I guess it goes right there. Then the cord itself to power it. And it looks like this would be where you put like your watch. And then it also has a little manual. So I'm going to go ahead and set it up and then basically show you guys how it works and we'll go from there. I've got it all set up now and everything was really easy. Just make sure you follow the instructions because you can customize to a lot of different things that you may want. Like right now I have the USB-C head, but you can have it to have an AirPods head. Also, you can set the time, change the different modes from 24-hour to regular mode. It also has a date thing on it too. And excuse me, of course, this wonderful light that makes it a really nice little tabletop piece to have. But as you can see, I have it all set up. It's really cool because all you have to do is plug the power into this main little board, and it has these leads on here that connect here for if you want to charge your Apple Watch. And as you can see, when I plug my
Hey dude shoes, they look like boat shoes, like they look like Sperry's, like that kind of boat shoes.
watch in, boom, starts charging. Same on my phone. If I just drop it down here, boom, it's good to charge. And also the light will change depending on, you know, if there's something on there or not, which I think is something kind of cool. And it goes between on and off just depending on if you hit this little piece here. So it's really cool. It's really nice to have, and it makes any countertop, tabletop, little nightstand top look absolutely amazing. So if you want to check out a little charger to have, this is the Colster multifunctional wireless charging station.
Wait, 3 stars? Wait, did you swear? No, wait, Twitch doesn't moderate like that. Wait, what'd you say? Wait, why'd you put 3 stars? I'm curious. Just call me George. I'm curious George. All right, so next up we got 2 products that are by Simtech. One is for the iPhone 14 and one is going to be for the Samsung S23. So if you're looking for a really good case, I promise you Simtech's got you covered. Love that brand. Hey guys, it's Nikita with DragonBloggers here to show you a really cool, awesome case for your iPhone 14 Pro Max. And so this was before I changed my room around and it got Super Star Wars. The case here it is from Simtech. It is absolutely fantastic. And what's really cool is if you look at it, it's
this is like the clearest clear case I've ever seen in my life. Now, what's really cool is the fact that this case is made with special technology and materials to allow a. Oh, what's up, Vase? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment live show. I'm your host with the most but no toast. It's your boy Nikita. Thank you so much for the follow. And that depends. What is your base stove? Okay. All right. Let's check you out on Instagram and see if I'm going to end up blocking you or not. Because you never know. You'd be surprised at how many people come through not leaving and troll fingerprints on the case. You see how still shiny it is. Now, what's also cool about it is that it comes with these really cool attachments. So it comes with two of them. This is, I know it's kind of hard to see because of how thin it is, but this little thing slides into the case and comes down from the bottom. Now that's all you really have to do different when you want to use the lanyard part, and then you just put your phone on normally, and now you have this all right, I followed. Yeah, never come out because it grips onto the case itself. You can kind of see it in there. And then after that, all you have to do is take the little lanyard portion, clip it right on, and then you're good to go. And I mean, like, you can't ask for a better case because it's really easy. Just keep it around your wrist, hold it, and then when you're done, you just let it swing. You don't have to worry about it coming loose or anything. And you know, I think it's a really unique clear case. It's fantastic. It fits really well. I have really good access to all of my buttons and all of the ports and stuff at the bottom, as you can see. And I just really like the lanyard attachment, honestly. So if you're looking for a really cool case, you can definitely trust this awesome crystal clear iPhone 14 Pro Max clear case from Simtech. Yeah, honestly, DeAndre, I agree with you. I really like it as a clear case. What I really love is the fact that it has that little lanyard attachment too that's like really easy, and like it's not one of those lanyard attachment where like it's always on there, or like even if you take the lanyard out you still have that little hanging piece. Like if you don't want to use the lanyard, you can take it all apart, and that's having the freedom to do that is what I really think about like the case. Like, I that's what I really like about the case. Now Simtech also does no, not Simtech, sorry, Hummix does the next case, and it's the one that James is going to cover is for your S23. So if you are not an iPhone user like some of us are, this is definitely going to be one to check out for you. I was thinking about getting an S23 like Ultra, like I think that was the phone, but I am so stuck on iPhone now. It's just because of iMessage, man. I can't get away from them.
Dave here, and today we're taking a look at a phone case from Simtech. This is for your Samsung.
Oh no, it was Simtech. Why does it say Hummix in the show?
S23 Ultra. Now this does have.
I'm sorry, Vase. I can't check a whole lot while I'm streaming, man. You're gonna have to wait. I'm sorry. Oh, I think I actually just have the wrong video. My apologies. Let me change it real quick. Wait, was that the? No, this is the right video. What? Why does it show up as Hummix? You know what? We're gonna pretend that didn't happen, and I'm just gonna go on to the next product because I don't want to accidentally do the wrong thing. So the next product that we have on the carousel is the Ixa gaming keyboard. It's a low profile mechanical keyboard that is absolutely fantastic. Doesn't take up a lot of space, and it looks really cool, honestly. Like I really do enjoy mechanical keyboards. I have a mechanical keyboard. I have the Apex Pro.
James here. Today we're taking a look at.
Okay, we are not going to spend 7 minutes on this, James. I'm sorry.
Let's dim some lighting down right here. Let's see if I can do this real quick. Drop that down. Give you guys a little bit of lighting. So it is a RGB style lighting keyboard, and I actually quite love that. That is very, very, very cool. Now, we do have some lighting buttons, so if we hit the function, I believe we do. So it does do lighting functions. If you hold the function button right here, guys, you hit these lighting buttons, you'll see that it actually changes patterns and colors. Very cool to have these options and patterns. I like that they added that. I was not expecting that. Honestly, wasn't expecting that. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually hook this up. I'm going to test this out and see how well it works. So I'll be right back, guys, in 1 second. Okay, guys, now that I've tested this out a little, I can honestly say the EXA EK3000 is actually a great keyboard. Now, my hands, since you guys can see the size of my hands, that may be your only downfall if you have really large hands, is fitment, since you have to use two hands. But I noticed that I can type rather well with this with no issues, guys. Honestly, I was having no issues with the typing. The feedback of the keys is really great. It's just perfectly balanced. Now, yeah, the best part is my wife, I use really loud mechanical keyboards where the keys make a lot of noise. This is actually a quieter keyboard than what I normally use, but it still has enough clickiness that I like, but just enough feedback that it works properly. Guys, Ixa did a good job with this keyboard, and I love the sizement of this, or the size of this. This may actually become my daily user for my backup PC.
James be making up words, not gonna lie. It'd be so funny sometimes. But yeah, Ixa does an amazing job with their low profile mechanical keyboard. It's very easy to use. You can fit it in almost any kind of desk setting too, because it's only a 60% keyboard, which means it's no number pad. So, you know, very form fitting for sure. Now, James also does this next product with the Fantic X8. I basically did this product's big brother earlier in the show, but this is a small, more portable version. It's currently 50% off too. So make sure that if you're interested in it, you check it out.
James here, and today we were taking a quick look
Again, James, I'm sorry. I cannot watch a. Oh, ooh, I almost slipped up and said a bad word. I can't watch a 7-minute video, man.
car mode, motorcycle mode, and then you have basketball mode. Each one of those modes has an indicator, and we're going to go over to the bike one, right? So then you do that, and you hold down the button. Oh, I held the wrong button down. I apologize, guys. We're going to go over to that, and then you hold that button down, and it'll switch your mode from, like, let's say PSI to bar to PSI bar, and I believe it's Kappa.
I laugh every time he says that because it's not Kappa, it's kilopascal. It just makes me laugh every time.
APA. So it does do that also. So that's really good that it does that. I like that function. Now we're going to actually take this outside and we're going to use this. Now, they say it's got LED, but I don't see the lighting like they show on there, so not a big deal. But I love that it comes almost pre-charged. So we're going to test this out, guys. Give me a minute. We'll switch views and we'll actually test this out on a car. Okay, guys. Now that we have the X8 Fantiques out here, we're at my daughter's car, as you guys can see. We're going to set it up to 35 pounds PSI. Now, unfortunately, it's a little dark, so you guys won't be able, or a little bright, so you guys won't be able to see it. Just literally screw it on, guys, right? This will indicate and tell us how much air is in the tire once we put it on. It's at 31 pounds. Hit power and you're good to go. Set it down, let it go. And just like that, we're back up to 35 pounds. Very simple, very easy, quick. Guys, this is the X8 by Fantiques. Thanks for checking out this video, and have a great one.
So yeah, that's something that, like I said, it's basically like the trimmed down version of the product that I did earlier in the show. Now, the last shoppable video that we have for the evening before we get into the Star Wars portion of the show is the Amaline 2-pack of flying orbs. So let's go ahead and jump into that. Hey everyone, Nikita with DragonBlogger here to show you the Amaline 2-pack flying orb ball toy. This thing is really cool because it's a nice little hover toy. Now if you look right here, those little yellow buttons are how you stop it once you get it to start, and these are the charging cables that you're going to have to use for them because they do require a charge. Now if you look right here, you can see inside it has a nice hover rotation device, and at the top right here is where you're going to charge it and turn it on. Now of course, as I mentioned, the yellow devices are
going to be how you turn it off, because once it starts spinning, you have no way to press the button again. And this is just me showing you like how you go about charging. You got to make sure it's lined up, and it is advised to put a finger through the little top hole so you can kind of hold it in place to make sure that it goes in. But once you get it plugged in, it does not take that long to charge at all. I believe to fully charge this one, it takes about 20 minutes or so. And then of course, if you turn that button on, that's how you get it to turn on. It will go immediately. So make sure you have a firm grip on it, because once you hit that button, it is liable to fly right out of your hands. And like I said earlier, if you want to stop it, you just simply use the little button, and that's how you go ahead and stop it. You can also start it with the button too if you don't want to worry about trying to get your fingers through the little top hole at the part. Now, in this part of the video that we're about to show you, my girlfriend is struggling to learn how to use it, so she's just kind of going about it as best as she can, because she doesn't have much experience with these. And so please forgive her for trying to do this unsuccessfully, but as she throws it and it just kind of goes flying, and then Obi has to come to the rescue to see what's going on. But as you can see, I mean, it hits, it's still spinning, it's very durable, it's made out of light plastic, and it can fly around really easily. This is the type of thing that you can have your kids use inside, and you don't have to worry about it really breaking anything, unless it's something that's also light or going to be easily knocked down. Obi's kind of confused as to what's going on. He's looking around like, what is this toy? But of course, you know, the expert, being me, has to show up here so I can show my girlfriend just how this is done. Of course, I myself am not the best, but I can at the very least get it to boomerang and kind of catch it and show her kind of how to use it. But it's a lot of fun. This is great for people of all ages. So if you're looking for a really awesome toy to keep your kid occupied, these flying hover orbs, they're really fun. And they keep you entertained for hours. But I am also not an expert. My son got one of these for his birthday and he loves it. Oh, I'm glad he likes it. Can I shove these up? I mean, like, yeah, you could. You most certainly could. But, I mean, why would you want to? For real, though. Interesting message to send. But, that is the end of our shoppable video portion for the evening. For the rest of the stuff, for the rest of the products, I will have them on hand. They will be Star Wars related, or at the very least, lightsaber related. Which I guess is Star Wars, but first up, the first two aren't going to take that long because they're just Funko Pops. The first one is the Funko Pop. It's from The Mandalorian. It's the Dark Trooper. I have it right here. As you can see, very nice. Jiggle bobblehead feature. Very sleek line design. I mean, very detailed too. Looks really nice. I always love the fact that they come with these nice little stands too, because in a live stream far away, yeah, basically. So you know, there's never really much to talk about when it comes to these Funko Pops. They're pretty straightforward. You know, the fact that this one is $4.50 right now, big steal, definitely big steal. So I mean, hella discounted. It's just a really awesome looking Funko Pop. Now, the next one, however, is a deluxe Funko Pop, and it's also from my favorite Star Wars movie of all time. Also, speaking of which, let me change my mic over real quick. I'm sleepy. I'm gonna take a fat nap after this. Well, I guess not really a nap. I guess I'm just gonna straight up go to sleep, but fat nap. This is from The Empire Strikes Back. This is a Funko Pop in celebration of the 40th anniversary of my favorite Star Wars movie of all time. It doesn't like swivel or anything. It's just basically over like Hoth terrain, and it is a cool little bobblehead. I absolutely love the probe droid scene. Basically tips off the Empire that the rebels have basically fled to Hoth, and they must leave again to go find somewhere else, which they end up going to one of the moons of Endor. But yeah, I love this thing. This thing is cool. It's got a really nice vibe to it. Look at all of its eyes. It's scanning the area for life forms. And so yeah, that is the Funko Pop section.
But of course, I'm here to give you guys what you really want. I gotta watch episode 3 after the stream. Why specifically episode 3? But yeah, I've got some lightsabers to show you. Give me guys a quick minute, real quick, and I'm gonna go just set up the room. And I will be right back. I've actually just straight up gotten to the point where I have so many lightsabers that I can't find the lightsabers. Like, I haven't even started Mando season 3 because I can't stand getting caught up and then having to wait for the next week. So I'm going to let it build up a little bit before I start watching because I am not going to do that to myself. Not again. Not again. All right, so starting with the first saber for the evening, let me get all set up here so you guys can see some action and excitement and amazingness. I'm going to even take my headset off for this one. Alright, so the first saber that we have up for the evening is the CVC saber. Love this bad boy. Of the models that I'm going to be showing you tonight, this is probably what I would consider the number one. Alright, actually this one and the one following it are like tied for my favorite. Oh, it's focusing on my mic instead of other stuff. They're tied for like my favorite. Oops. My favorite of all time lightsabers when it comes to ones that I've gotten off Amazon. So, what I love about this one is the fact that it features this what they call an urban grip, because technically this thing is like all chrome. But you put this grip on there, and not only does it make it feel really solid in the hand, it gives it a really nice look to the saber in general. It is USB-C powered, and what it has that I've seen from no other saber period, like not even the ones that I do, is that it has a very clicky button. Most of them have like a soft deep press. This one has like an actual click. So we'll go ahead and get this one started.
Power on.
Make sure this red light is on, and then bam! I have it set to unstable right now because that was what I left it on last stream. But just know that there's two settings for this. There are rather two menus. The menu while it's on and the menu while it's off. So since it's on right now, I'll show you what it does. So on one pulse, puts it in a blade lock mode. To get out of it, all you have to do is simply press the button. 2 flashes, 1, 2. That does a gradient. I'm trying to cover it. It's really loud. It does a gradient where this thing will slowly cycle through the entire color spectrum until you pick a color that you want. So we'll pick right here. Press it and it stops. So we got like a blue color. The third flash, 1, 2, 3, will do the same thing, but in steps rather than a gradient. So you just find the color you want, lock it in. And then the fourth flash turns it off. And that is the menu for things. Sorry. That is the menu for when the lightsaber is on. Now that the lightsaber is off, you get into the second menu, which one flash will change the sound volume. So one flash, volume low, one flash, mute, one flash, volume high. So I'm gonna put it on volume low. 2 flashes, 1, 2, pulse. That's what changes it. Changes the hold on one second. That's what changes the blade effect. So what you saw was unstable. Now it's on pulse. Let's see if I can get this thing to work. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. All right, so now that we're back in this menu, and that's what the third effect is the motion sense. So 1, 2, 3.
Motion control off.
So motion control is now off. So now when I have my lightsaber and I thrust, do whatever, nothing happens. However, when I turn it back on, 1, 2, 3.
Motion control on.
Now when I thrust, it turns on, and when I pull it down, and okay, hold on. This is what I honestly think is one of like the coolest effects of this saber that makes it really worth the price, because there are a lot of sabers that I have that don't do this. Like, they just don't. Man, I look chunky. I kind of am chunky, huh? Wow. Anyways, I think that alone makes it worth it. Now, what's also cool is
Volume high.
it also has different sound fonts that really make it valuable. So, Emperor, that's obviously Emperor Palpatine.
Scavenger.
I forget who Scavenger is. I think Scavenger might be Fallen Order. I think. Let's see what else this got. Princess, that's Leia. And you'll hear they all sound different. They also have Flash on Clash, which I love it when a blade has FOC. There we go. But it has a bunch of different sound fonts. Rage Knight, that's Kylo Ren. The High Ground, that's Obi-Wan. The Count, that's Dooku. And you can hear they all sound a little bit different. And they all have different clash sounds, different smooth swing sounds. Like, it's just, this is one of, like, the best sabers, hands down, that I've gotten on Amazon. And then when you're done, when you want to turn it off, you just simply hold the button until the blade goes off, hold it an additional second so that you see that red light dip. Once the red light dips, your saber is off. And that is the CVC saber. Now, the other sabers that are vying for my heart from Amazon are by InSabers. And here they are right here. I've got 2 of them. These are the InSabers, man. God, I hope they're charged. I don't think I charged them. You know what? Because I don't think they're charged. we're actually gonna watch the video for this one. Just because I forgot to charge them, and that's on me. My apologies for that. So we'll watch the video for these, and we'll watch the video for the Lucaidi ones also. Give me 1 second. Do I have the hard file for that? We might be able to watch it in full screen. Let me see if I can find it. I just really like those CVC sabers though. I really like these ones by InSabers too. They're really good. Another lightsaber brand reached out to us. And I'm hoping, oh, I guess I don't have. I could have sworn I had the InSaber video saved. Hold on, give me a second. Oh, I do. Okay, I have it saved as something else. Okay. I was confused for a second. Okay, yeah, so let's go ahead and watch this Mandalorian InSabers video. This is peak Nikita work, by the way. Throughout the entirety of the Star Wars timeline, Mandalorians have been the bane of both the Jedi and the Sith, sometimes both. And with this amazing saber from InSabers, you can show your love for the Mandalorian culture in style with this amazing RGB lightsaber. This thing is made from T6 aircraft aluminum, has 10 sound fonts, 12 colors, and a 2 to 4 hour charge time. Now these are all the parts that it comes with. It comes with a really nice stand so that you can display your amazing new lightsaber out, and of course it comes with the actual lightsaber itself, which we'll do a test with. The color is super vibrant and it's really easy to interact, but we'll show you what all the buttons do later in the video, so stay tuned. Now this also comes with a really amazing 32-inch saber blade that is perfect for dueling. It's in fact made for heavy dueling, and I love the bullet tip that it has on the end. And in the next packaging, it comes with the screws and the charger for the blade and the saber. Now the screws, they come with extra. You only need 3, and you may need to make sure that they're tight so that you can go about having your fun dueling with the removable polycarbonate blade. And then this right here is what you can use to combine 2 sabers of the same make. So if you have 2 Mandalorian sabers, you can have a Mandalorian double saber. Now here is where we can get into some of the functionality of the saber. So once this blue light is on, if you tap it once, the blade will come on, and it's really vibrant, really bright. Now if you hold it 1 second, you can change the effect to like a clash lock effect, which absolutely is amazing. If you're prone to epilepsy, you might not want to stare at it too long, but this thing is super bright and super vibrant. Now when you hold it for 2 seconds or 2 flashes, you can change the color of the blade to one of 12 colors of your choosing. They're all super bright and super vibrant, and you just got to pick the one that goes best for what you want to do with your amazing Mandalorian InSaber saber. What's also cool is that the saber features the ability to just do clash on a single button press, so you can pretend like you're deflecting saber bolts, and then if you hold it for 3 seconds, it will turn off the blade. Now once you turn off the blade, you access a whole different set of effects that you can change too. So just doing the 1 flash will change the volume of the actual blade or mute it, and then holding it twice will allow you to change the sound fonts that I'll let you guys experience right here.
Come, little one. Master Qui-Gon. Vader.
And that's just
What's up, Donald? Welcome to the stream.
And saber. What's also cool is that, as I mentioned earlier, if you have two, you can combine them together. Now what I'm doing right here is unscrewing the actual hilt so that you can see where you plug this thing into charge, because it does get a little confusing if you don't read the manual or you're not used to it. But there are two grips that you can unscrew. This is the upper hilt unscrew to charge it, and then you'll notice that I'm going to change my hands here, and this is how you will unscrew the bottom portion so that you can use the little attachment that it comes with to make a double saber. So I'm going to speed through the second one so you guys can see what it looks like in the end.
Now, one thing that I will say that this one has over the other one is that this one has a better smooth swing for sure.
And once you're done, you've got an absolutely amazing double-bladed Mandalorian saber from InSabers. They did such an amazing job on this. I love getting to pay homage to the Mandalorian culture because they're just so cool and awesome, and having a lightsaber dedicated to them is something that is just great for a Star Wars fan like myself. So if you're looking for an absolutely fantastic blade to pick up a really nice RGB blade that you can duel with and show off, definitely check out this one. You can take it right onto the battlefield to defend your honor.
I love getting to do that video. The Mandalorian sabers were really good. They were just really good. They were really well made, and that's why I say it's tough. It is honestly tough for me to say who the better lightsabers were when it comes to those two brands, because they're both really good. They both have advantages over, like, I think that the one from CVC has the better like effects with like being able to thrust it and motion sense and stuff, but I think that the Mandalorian InSabers one has the better like smooth swing. So there's advantages to both. But last product for the evening is going to be the Lucaidi 2-pack of lightsabers. So let's get right into that, and then I will let you guys go.
So these bad boys are my Lucaidi double set of lightsabers, and I'm super excited about them. They are absolutely amazing and a steal. So first off, you charge them with this nice little USB-C plug that they come with, and you charge each of the handles from the middle right here. As you can see, this is where you plug it in. But they feel really good in the hand. They're a little smaller than I thought they were going to be, but they have a really nice feel, and I really like them. You know, they have a lot of cool features. You press the button and that turns it on, and then you tap it once to change and cycle through the different color options that they have. And as well, they have a really cool smooth swing feature on them too. And not only that, but when you hit them against something, they also clash and flash, which I'll show you guys in a little bit. When you triple tap it, it mutes it, so now it doesn't make any kind of sound. You triple tap again to unmute it. And then when you double tap it, it does a flashing mode too, which I'm going to show you when I screw in the actual lightsaber part. And then when you want to turn it off, you just simply hold the button and they turn off. Now, another cool feature is that they come with this really awesome little ring here that allows you to turn the one saber into a double-sided saber. So I'm just going to go ahead and screw this in real quick and then screw in the other end. And then it's just really easy to go ahead from there and screw in the actual blades themselves. And these are battle ready, so you can clash them with each other and you don't have to worry about messing up any of the electronics in the actual lightsaber themselves. And so this is what it looks like when it's fully assembled. I'm going to bring my camera back here a little bit so you guys can see. Turn both sides on. And I probably need to cycle through just to get them the same color, but it's really easy. Like I said, you just double tap it. I'm going to go ahead and turn off this little extra light that I have here so that you can see just how amazing and vibrant these are. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you what I was talking about earlier. When you tap them, you see how it flashes. And I don't have to worry about it breaking because they are battle ready. I'm hitting these pretty hard too, and there's absolutely nothing on the blade, no marks, no scratches or anything. So that's how you really do know they are you know, safe for battle. And then like I said, when you double tap them, they do a flashing feature. So as you can see, it does a nice little strobing effect, and then you can do it on this side too. Just double tap. So they look absolutely fantastic. Like, I love the strobing effect, and I love everything that you're able to do with these. So if you're looking for a really nice set of lightsabers to grab, this is definitely going to be a set that you should pick up, because like I said, just for the price point that they're at, they're super budget friendly. You can fight with them, which gives you, you know, a ton of fun. And, you know, I'm whacking these at each other pretty hard, and I'm not worried about anything happening to them. And so definitely check out these Lucaidi lightsabers that are a 2-set that turn into a double-bladed lightsaber. So yeah, so just to give you kind of like a sum up of the 3 different lightsabers that we went over, is that the first one I think is the overall best. It has like the coolest features with that motion activation, has all the different sound, has the most sound profiles, and then it has the 2 ways to change the color through gradient to get that exact shade that you want, or through a stepped pattern, so you can just pick whichever solid color it has predefined and choose it. The second one is, I think, the best option if you are if you're looking for like detail, like, and accuracy. The sound or the smooth swing on that one is the best out of all of these. Very reactive to how you move it. I also think it's really cool that you can combine it to a double saber. You can do the same thing with the CVC saber, but I think that the design of these sabers is a lot cooler just because they're designed after Mandalorians, whom I love. And so, you know, if you are the Star Wars fan, is going to go for that one. Like, the real Star Wars fan will, if they have to choose one of them, they're going to go for that one. And then the last one is definitely like what I would consider the most budget friendly of the options that I showed, because you get 2. It's about $70. They are as battle ready as the other ones, but they're a little smaller, so they're like better for kids. Like, the size comparison, I can kind of show you. So this is the Lucaidi saber right here, and it's as a double saber. So the actual saber stops right here, and then this is my end sabers for comparison. So like if I line them up, you'll see this is the Lucaidi saber. You see how much shorter it is? Like, that's why I say this one's better for like kids, because these are still good. Like, I mean, like, I can sit here, turn it on, change my mic so you guys can hear the background sounds, and like I can literally, hold on. Like, these are kid proofs. Like, these are legitimately kid proof. And so that's why I say like this one is the one for kids, because they can go all out, all at it, and you never have to worry about these things breaking. But they also have the worst, like, they do not have a great soundboard. It's pretty static. And they do flash, they do strobe, but you can't like you can only change their color. No sound profile difference or anything. You can mute them, but that's about it. And so those are the advantages. See, Darth Vader keeps invading my house. I need one along with the Force. Yeah, I got you, bro. I promise. We can help you. We can arm you and help you defend your home. But yeah, that's all of the products we have for the evening, guys. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to the Wednesday night show. I have been your host with the most but no toast. That's right. It's your boy Nikita. And your boy Nikita is tired as I don't know what. I don't know how I'm going to do this late night show tomorrow, but I'm going to still be here. So make sure you catch me. It's going to be at 12 CST, 10 PT, or 1 Eastern time, just depending on what time zone you're in. But until then, I will catch you later. Peace out, PC Phil. You are still a gentleman and a scholar, and I love and appreciate you, man. Richard, hope you have a good night too. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, and until next time, I'll catch you later. Peace out, Girl Scouts.